Today we will be testing a new trend analyzing indicator. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a new trend analyzing indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 577 different strategies. The best one so far was able to achieve a 78% win rate. And that was achieved using the Academy Forex indicator with the Academy Forex higher time frame fractal candle indicator in a strategy that I'll mention later on in this video. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a new trend analyzing indicator. And so the source video says this new indicator predicts both the direction and speed of trends. Of course, we'll put the indicator to the test to see what we can get out of it. Maybe it does predict the direction and the speed of trends. I guess we will see as we play around with it. And so the indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the Trend Speed Analyzer. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. Jump into the settings and go into the inputs. And under the maximum length, change that to 150. Make sure the accelerator multiplier is 5. Look back period 100. Collection period also 100. Then go ahead and click OK. And so what we're looking for a long trade setup, so we are looking for when the price action bars turn this greenish color here. Sometimes they're darker green, sometimes they're lighter green. Nonetheless, they turn green like this here. We then want price to be trading above the moving average line, this line right here. And so you can see price comes up, starts to trade in that green coloration. We get this gap in between price action and the moving average line, telling us that price is indeed trading above that line. Then we're looking for price to pull back to the moving average line like it does here. And when it does that, we're looking for price to then reject off of this moving average line. So you see that we start to get a rejection here. This could have been a valid signal right here, but for a little bit more confirmation, we went ahead and waited for this one right here. And you can see this is a really strong rejection, big wick to the downside, definitely moved up, crossing up above some of the other previous candles right here in the pullback. And then at the same time, we're going to look down to the histogram bars down here at the bottom. And what we want is we want price or the histogram bars to be increasing in size. As you see, as it pulled back right here and this candle started to push up, the histogram bar stayed right at the same level. So what I did was I said I'd give it one more bar or price pulls back and touches. So as long as it's touching, that's valid. But when price pulls away from the moving average and isn't touching, you only give it one bar more to increase the histogram here. And so you can see on this histogram bar right here, we definitely get an increase or the histogram bar is higher, showing that there's some strength behind this move. And so again, a quick summary. Looking for a long trade setup, we have price turns green like this here. Price starts to trade above the moving average line. You can see the gap right here. Price pulls back, touches the moving average line and starts to reject either with a candle or a decent wick. And then you can see a histogram bar increasing in its height. And that would be the signal to then enter into a long. And so we'd put our trade right here. We're going to put our stop just right below kind of the pivot area here formed by the pullback, and we're going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, just like so. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And for short trade setup, what we are looking for is we're looking for when price action starts to turn red like this here. We're then looking for price to start trading below the moving average line. You can see the gap right here. We're then looking for price to pull back to the moving average line and touch it like it does right here. We're then looking for price to reject off of that moving average. So you can see in this case, we get this really long wick right here and start to push back down. And as we do so, you can see that the histogram bars here are starting to increase in their length. Again, give it one bar, so rejection bar, then the next bar right here. Within that next bar, it needs to be increasing in the bar size like it is here. And that would be our signal to then enter into a short. And so what we do is put our trade right here. I'm going to put our stop just right above the pivot area formed right there and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, just like so. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see this nice steady push to the downside, getting us to our take profit once again. Before we take a look at the numbers on this strategy, if you're looking for a profitable strategy, I highly recommend that you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far. It has been put up against hundreds of other strategies and every single time has come out to be more profitable. I'll put a link to the video on this strategy up in the corner now, and on screen right now you will see the thumbnail to that video so you're sure that you're getting to the right one. So you don't have to worry about not finishing this current video. Alright, let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this indicator. So we did the 50 trade test, and out of those 50 trades we got 25 winning trades and 25 losing trades. It's going to put it at a 50% win rate. So with the 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, if you're looking to gain $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $15,000. On the losing side, you would have been risking $400 per losing trade. Your total loss would have been $10,000. That would have put your total profit and loss at a gain of $5,000. So for a single standalone indicator, not too bad. Now, it did take quite a while, I think better than half a year, to get through all of those 50 trades. And so, if you look at it that way, probably not the best returns for the amount of time that it took to get there, but still a solid indicator with a solid win rate. Now, during the same period of time, we did right at 59 trades altogether with the Academy of Forex indicator and the higher time frame fractal candle indicator, and we had right at a 74% win rate and a total gain right at $20,000. So definitely better results. If you have not already seen it, I'd like to introduce you to the newest indicator here at the Academy of Forex. It's a very simple but very powerful indicator. What it does is it helps to predict or anticipate what future price might be doing within a specific future time frame. To do this, we are aligning a higher time frame and specific candle formations, which make up the red and green tags as well as the blocked out period of time in between these two gray lines. This indicator can be used to enhance the win rate of existing strategies or indicators you may be using. For example, like the Academy of Forex indicator, which I did a whole video on, or it can be used just as powerful as a standalone indicator. For example, when we pick up a red label like this here, what we can anticipate is price is going to make for example, when we pick up a red label like this here, we can predict or anticipate that price is going to make an open, high, low, close formation. Or when you get a green tag, you can anticipate a open, low, high, close formation. This powerful knowledge will help you align yourself with the true direction in which the market is attempting to go. If you are interested in accessing this new indicator, just join our Patreon down below. Once you join our Patreon, you'll get access to our Discord, and just go into the NQ indicator request, tag me at DP Roberts, and request access to the higher time frame fractal candles indicator. Alright, that's the end of the testing on this indicator here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the yes list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.